हम ये कर लेंगे. Anyway, hey, we're online. This is awkward.
You're
This
doing
is
a podcast after so long.
yeah, indeed. This is actually the third podcast, and I'm going to put my bookmark here. Anyway, so we haven't been having these podcasts in quite a while. Most of you might have noticed that we've been doing reviews on the channel. We've already uploaded one of our movies on the channel as well.
The
So,
movie was fun to make though. It took a lot of time and patience. And my computer kept crashing. So
although in fairness, man, what like I remember that the movie actually was a basic sort of a detective story thing which metamorphosized into some idiot who took a book and then
didn't
wasn't
return it.
returning it, so we basically just used all the pressure in the world to get that book back, and we're all just looking at it in the end. The ending could have required a bit more work though.
I couldn't understand most of the German bits about it.
Well,
Those were
come on.
confusing.
I mean, it was a Monty Python reference. Basically, the guy was just saying, "Thank you for joining us in this movie. We're actually going to give a bit of a brief introduction to what the plot is, and it involves the Swiss and the Pantyhose Association." And that's where the thing comes over. That talk
And the
about.
part about speaking German while wearing shalwar kameez.
Well, hey, that's cultural appropriation for you. Am I right?
You don't see many Pakistanis speaking German that commonly like that.
Well, you haven't been over to the Goethe Institute or to any German language
There
center.
would be more German speaking Pakistanis. They were not like commonly everywhere.
Man, don't worry about
There
it.
were German speaking Pakistanis in my school, but because they had German classes there though, and I used to attend German classes for a few days, so I saw German speaking Pakistanis in a German class. But
Just one of
it was
those
just
things.
something that you'd find there.
Although, yeah, like
I think
I have a couple of German friends, but most of them are outside the country. Finding German people here in Pakistan is so difficult, man.
I think Alama Iqbal spoke German.
Of course he did. He wrote his thesis in German, mate.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, of course he did.
He liked Nietzsche, I guess.
So
Everyone liked
speaking of Nietzsche, this transitions over to art books and bookmark. So having said all this, you might have noticed that we've been doing a few books reviews over on our site, right? And we've already covered one book which was on Spanish, which was a decent enough introduction, I suppose. Then there was the IRA. Then we did Jorge Luis Borges, the Aleph, and the president here has actually issued a couple of books and never bothered returning them because he's the president. He's the president.
I mean, I can have them if I want to.
But hey, you gotta return them back. It's a system, mate. It's a system.
Okay, I will. What other books do you have to give me in return for those?
Oh, that's actually a good question. Let me just put a bookmark, and there we go.
Do you have any good Nietzsche books?
We do
I
have.
wanted The Will to Power. Like, I don't.
We
I
got
want
a new
power,
set of
yeah.
books recently. I'll just look over through it and see if I could find something from Nietzsche. I believe we had Beyond Good and Evil. I
want
believe
Beyond Good and Evil.
I believe we did. I'll have to check again over in our library. So
You said you had good books in nuclear physics, but you never bothered giving them to me.
because they're plastic sealed, mate. Do you know what happens when you remove the plastic seal from a nuclear physics book? Do you want chaos in this country?
Well, I think I do.
Of course you do. Of course, Mr. President, everyone. Obviously. So yeah, I'll actually have to look over through the list again, and
Can I read the nuclear physics book in the library itself?
we are not opening the plastic seal from the nuclear physics book. In case we have any other nuclear physics books, we'll just let you in. Sure.
It's supposed to be read. Why are you keeping it sealed? You're not even selling it.
We are keeping it sealed because that book was given away by someone who clearly knew its worth but did not bother reading it because he was an. Yeah. Enough said.
You could have added a beep there instead of tapping the mic.
They know. Also, I just wanted to make sure that people were paying attention.
Okay. That's a nice way of getting their attention. Even if they're
Just,
getting
you know,
bored.
it's like, la di da di da di da di da. Yeah. And it's like, oh, stop that!
What if it gave them ASMR jingles or whatever? ASMR tingles. They're
Yeah, we are
non-telling
not
them
talking of the ASMR jingles.
tingles.
Tingles, jingles, mingles, pringles, whatever. Point being, we're not doing that. But we're putting in our new bookmark. Now, new bookmark, new topic. What topic? Which topic? When topic? How topic? Am I doing a Monty Python sketch over here?
I don't know.
Should we? Should we do a Monty Python sketch? I don't think you'd be able to do a Monty Python sketch. You're too straight faced and too much
You
of
would
a.
get a copyright strike, I guess.
True, we would. Although we wouldn't get it in Daily Motion.
I've been listening to Joe Rogan podcast, but they're fine. They're fun to listen to, especially the ones with Mike Tyson on them.
Of course they're fun. But anyway. What else is there to talk about? Hold on. We got a new set of books which came over to the library, so.
You talked about that before as well.
But I didn't actually mention the explicit types over there. There's the Forsyth Saga that's present over there. There's a couple of Ian Fleming books in there. Non-James Bond Ian Fleming books.
That's interesting.
And what
I have
else?
The Diamond Smugglers in my own personal library.
We got Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World. We got The White Company.
Conan or Cannon?
Arthur Conan Doyle. Conan Doyle. Doesn't matter. He was Scottish and he came up with Sherlock Holmes. No shit, Sherlock. Come on. Keep up with the system, man.
How can an anarchist keep up with the system when he's supposed to be against it?
You're an anarchist. Bookmark! You're an anarchist.
Sorta.
Why are you an anarchist?
I was, like I'm not now.
Oh, yeah, because you know,
I was.
you were political, but then you were banished. You know, you got the ban, you got the perma ban. You weren't cancelled, you were banned. You're banned.
You
You
make
know?
it sound cooler, even though I just left and they said okay. They got pissed because I was leaving.
Yeah, so they perma banned you, you know. This Discord server does not need people who keep on changing what's going on and realize that the Discord is bullshit and there's life outside of it. Am I right? Why did I have to do that annoying voice?
Because you're talking about Discord, I think you're trying to imitate an e-girl for some reason.
Eagle? Really?
E-girl. Girl. I
Really?
don't know why most people mispronounce it or assume I'm saying eagle instead, but no.
Oh god, no. To hell with that bullshit.
I
But
mean,
speaking of that,
Eagles
do
are
make sure to
usually-
watch the movie as well. It's actually pretty good. We shared it around and people kind of like the idea from it at the very least. And most of, although it has already, we're not getting any money out of it, by the way. It's been copyright struck thrice whilst it was being uploaded.
even though we had songs from the public domain.
Because, of course, you know, if it's uploaded on YouTube, it doesn't count as public domain.
They usually don't make an issue about songs from the public domain. Like Danish Ali takes a lot of songs from public domain. Like
But-
a lot of YouTubers use the same music. Nobody copyright strikes them.
But no, our movie, which actually it's probably got copyright struck because we
took
used
it.
an entire song. Like we literally played more than 10 seconds of the same song. We played it for about a minute, 2 minutes. Like at one point in the end,
That Persian pop song wasn't public domain.
does it matter?
You got copyright strike.
Boom, ba-da, boom, ba, ba-de, ba-da, boom, ba, ba-de, ba-da, boom, ba-de, bop, 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 bop.
This sad
Ganesh
cover won't
Nasi
get
Dare.
copyright though.
La le la la le la.
This cover won't get copyright strike hopefully.
Even if it does, what difference does it make, man?
You can cover the Smiths, what difference does it make?
Of course I can. Of course I can. I'm awesome. I mean, I spend half my time dealing with a lot of silly things. I even have 3 computers at home, one of which is now fully functioning like a PC.
Nice.
Nice indeed.
Reverse Uno card on something. On an inside joke. We're not supposed to joke about.
Nah,
on the
you know,
podcast.
we're just one number away from 70, so I suppose it's nice enough.
Nice. 70 minus 1.
70 minus 1, 68 plus 1. You know, the dichotomy.
67 plus 2.
Yeah, that is actually so silly.
33 plus 36.
Deep. Okay, let's stop right there, man. Any more of this, and we'll just start having issues. So, I believe we've already covered 10 minutes and 30 seconds for now. And bookmark. I think this is a decent enough
How much
podcast
longer do you want it
duration.
to be though?
Oh, I was thinking of ending it now. I think it's good enough to just get this done.
Everything good or bad must come to an end eventually.
Yeah, because beyond good and evil, we are dead.
Done? Or not?
Oh, yeah, that. I was going to end on that, wasn't I? So, thank you so much for joining us in this podcast. If you like the stuff that you're listening to, please make sure to like and subscribe our channel. No, really, please like and subscribe our channel. Do make sure to like and subscribe our channel. We would be very grateful for it.
You
When
can always
we're
say
actu-
what the Indians say, press the bell icon.
And even if you don't press the bell icon, like fuck that. Just subscribe. Don't bother with the bell icon. Just like and subscribe the stuff. Share it with your friends. Share it with your moms. Give your mom's number to us. We'll then let her know that we have an entire library that she could actually go over through. Because
We
But-
like moms.
yeah, agreed. That. So that's pretty much it. And thank you so much. We'll be sharing a couple of more episodes for the reviews sometime soon. And we'll also be working on our next movie, which hopefully will be a straightforward little arrangement, even if it is going to be a short film. So, Bella ciao!